I think what I'm going to do is join the...
Okay, we got the map up now. There we go. We've got the map up on the screen. This is the same map that we're going to be using here to point the antennas. And I don't know if you can see the laser pointer. Let me turn this on. Technology, ain't it wonderful? Anyway, Kolling's labeled right in there. This right now is the footprint of the space station. So the space station is pretty much dead set over the Pacific Ocean. If we were in the southern coast of California right now, we might be able to start talking with them. But since we have to wait till the edge of this circle gets right over Kolling Elementary School. When that happens, we'll have about 10 minutes to contact these guys and see how things are going.
Yeah.
So we just kind of sit and wait right now. So right now, if you can read the numbers, and I can't see them right here, but somewhere in there should be a little number that said, says AOS or acquisition of signal. It's about 2 minutes. So in about a minute and a half, I'm going to start calling the space station, and I'm going to actually, hi Jen, you can't hear me out there? Too loud? Not loud enough? Louder, Kevin. Okay, in a couple of minutes, I'm going to start calling the space station, and I'm going to actually start calling before I think he's going to be on top of things. So we may have 3 or 4 calls and we won't hear anything back, but eventually he should pop up over the horizon and we're going to hear him and we'll just have a fun old time. NA1SS, NA1SS, this is W9WI, Kolling Elementary School calling.
W9WI, this is NA1SS, this is Frank, commander of the third expedition. It's great to hear you, over.
Good morning, Frank, and we're going to try to get a number of people in here and see if we can talk to you. Great signal this morning. Hope the weather's great up there. Our first question is from Carrie, so here she is.
Why does the sun light the Earth, but outer space is dark? Over.
Carrie, we have some interference. Can you hear me okay, over?
Yeah, we've got you now, Commander. Go ahead. Did you hear her question?
Why does the sun light the Earth, but outer space is dark? Correct?
That is correct. Go ahead.
Yes, the sun lights the Earth, at least as we can see it from above, because it reflects off of the water and the land and the houses. But outer space, there's not very much for the light to reflect off of, unless it's pretty close to you. So it looks dark, even though the light is out there, but it has to reflect off of something for you to see it. Over.
Okay, thanks. Next question is from Austin.
Gravity on Earth makes roots grow down and stems grow up. With no gravity in space, which way do they grow? Over.
We've done experiments on that, Austin, and roots grow in a variety of directions. They can grow up or down. The stems always grow towards the light, wherever the light is. Over.
Okay, real good. Yeah, good signal. We've got next question from Paul. Paul?
What do you do when you want to be alone? Over.
When I want to be alone and just think, I go to the window and look outside and watch the Earth go by, or look at the stars and the planets, whatever's out there, and just think. Or I can go to my sleeping quarters, or kayuta as we call it in Russian, and just listen to music or watch a movie. Over.
All right, real good. Mary Kate's got a question for you now, Frank.
What experiments are you conducting and which one is taking the longest time to work on? Over.
Mary Kate, we have a whole lot of experiments in different areas. Some of them, we look at the human body, how it changes in space, and that's the one that's taking the entire flight. We look at how the muscles change, how the nerves change, how your lungs change. But we also spend a lot of time doing experiments looking at the Earth with different types of cameras to see how the environment is changing while humans are living on it. Over.
Real good. Alex has a question for you now, Frank.
What would happen if you ever got sick? Over.
Alex, we have a very complete medical kit up here, and we have medicines that treat almost anything. We can even treat broken bones or do surgery if we have to, or take care of the heart. But no one's ever gotten seriously sick up here. But if they did, first a couple of us are trained to do medical operations, and we would work on them. And if someone was really sick, we would take them back down to Earth on the Soyuz. Over.
Thanks, Frank. Next question's from Nick.
Do you age slower in outer space than you do on Earth? Over.
My goodness, Nick, I hope I do, because I'm aging fast now. But theoretically, you age a little bit slower because we're going so fast, but it's not so much you notice. I may have gained 2 or 3 seconds.
Real good. Kenny has the next question here, Commander.
If there is no gravity, then how do you digest your food? Over.
That's a very good question, Kenny. It takes about 2 weeks for your stomach to get used to there not being any gravity. However, if it adapts, then eventually you digest food fine because the liquids in your stomach move around in all directions. Over.
Real good. Next question's from Rachel.
What does a sunrise look like from outer space? Over.
Rachel, a sunrise is gorgeous from outer space. First you see a tiny little glow of color on the horizon, then it spreads out in all the bands of the rainbow from one side to the other, and then all of a sudden the sun pops up as a very, very bright flame. Over.
Real good. Next question's from Kevin.
What is the scariest thing about being an astronaut? Over.
Kevin, probably the scariest thing for me is making a mistake in public. But the riskiest things we do are the launch and the spacewalks, but we train very, very hard for those. Over.
Real good, Frank. Megan has the next question.
What is the most difficult part of training to become an astronaut? Over.
Megan, the most difficult part is learning all the different things we have to learn, because we have to learn everything from medical, as I talked about, to computers, to cooling systems, to how to repair the toilet, everything. And so it's just a lot of stuff to learn. Over.
Whitney's got a question that's real interesting for me here, Frank.
Do you believe in extraterrestrial beings? Over.
Well, Whitney, I believe in a couple of things. I believe in God, and I believe that He has a plan for us, and I also believe that there has to be other intelligence out there somewhere in the universe. It's hard to think that we would be alone, so it's a lot of responsibility if we are. There might be, but I've never seen any. Over.
Real fine. Next question's from Zach.
Describe how you feel when you leave Earth and blast off into space. Over.
NA1SS, NA1SS, this is W9WY. We got lost you there. Can you try it again for me, Commander?
We've got a pretty strong interference coming from somebody who's broadcasting. Go ahead, John.
Okay, could you answer Zach's question again? We did not hear that, about how you feel when you leave Earth.
Okay, yeah, I missed that question, but it's very exciting when you leave Earth and blast off. It's a big kick in the pants when you leave the pad, and then just 8.5 minutes of going faster and faster and faster and feeling all this acceleration on your body. And it's a terrific feeling that all of a sudden you're weightless and everything's quiet. It's amazing. Over.
Real good. Next question's from Lauren.
What if a meteor shower hits? What do you do?
If we have a meteor shower, first of all, if the ground sees it coming, they'll maneuver the station to try to avoid it. But we have protection on the outside of the station that should prevent any significant particles from getting inside. If it's really, really big, then they'll see it beforehand. Over.
Real good. Next question's from Monica.
How can you tell up from down when there is no gravity? Over.
Monica, most of the time it doesn't matter up and down, but the only way we can really tell is visual. For example, we have labels and all that. And if you're right side up, you can read it. If you're upside down, you can read it upside down. And that's the only relationship we have.
Okay, real good. Next question's from Brittany.
When you were a child, what made you decide to be an astronaut? Over.
Brittany, I decided I wanted to be an astronaut when I was about 11 or 13, somewhere in there, because I thought it was the most exciting thing I could do as a grown-up, and the most interesting thing for exploration, which I like very much. And I've been very lucky to do it. But you know how I got here? I listened to my teachers, and I paid attention in school, and I studied the same thing the astronauts study, and listened to my parents. Over.
Okay, Commander, you're getting a little bit on the edge there, but we're going to try for a couple more. Here's Heather.
How do you prepare food in space? Over.
Okay, Commander, I don't know if you got that one. It was how do you prepare food in space? I think we just about lost you. So we're going to say 73 from Kolling.
73 from Kolling. This is W9W7 73.
Take care, Commander. Good luck, and thanks for the contact. NA1SS, this is W9WI 73.
Okay, you're still 5 by 9. We prepare food in space by either warming it up or adding water. It gives sound very smart. I'm very proud of you. Over.
Okay, I'll tell you what, if we're still good, we got a few more questions. Here's one from Becky. We'll give it a try and see how far we can go.
What is the worst thing about being in space? Over.
Becky, the worst thing is being away from my family for so long, but we communicate by email and telephone. The next worst thing is losing things. If you don't put Velcro on it, things float away and it's very hard to find them. Over.
Okay, real good. Here's Nikki.
Nikki Moore, how hard is it living on space station compared to living on Earth? Over.
Well, it's pretty comfortable here for an outpost, but you are still away from the things you're familiar with. And so the separation is the toughest part. And, we can't order out from if we don't.
Okay, Commander, I think that was about it. We show you is pretty much just on the horizon. So 73, and enjoy your trip. NA1SS, this is W9WY.